Okay, so we are first going to represent 879,000 in our place value chart, and we're subtracting 21,989. Okay, so in our place value chart, when we're representing the first number, we're going to put 8 in our hundred thousands place. And then 7 in our 10,000s place. And 9 in our thousands place. Okay, we cannot subtract, or we have nothing in our hundreds, tens, and ones places. So in order to subtract, we have to make sure we are ready, right? We have to get ready. So we know we cannot subtract in our ones place because we need to take 9 and we have nothing there. We can't subtract in our tens place because we need to take away 8 and we have nothing there. We can't subtract in our hundreds place because we have to take away 9 and there is nothing there. Okay, so in order to get things in each of these places so we can subtract, we have to start by borrowing. In our ones place, we cannot borrow from the tens place, okay, because there's nothing there. And if we tried to borrow from the hundreds place or even the thousands place, if we took one of the thousands places and tried to bring it all the way to the ones, that would be 1,000 place value discs in the ones place. And I don't know about you, but I don't have time to draw all of those place value discs. So we have to borrow just from the place next door. We cannot be going all the way over here and visiting the thousands place and bringing those back to the ones place, because that's too much. So we're going to start in our thousands place, and we're going to take one of our thousands discs and cross it out and bring it to the hundreds. Because 1,000 is equal to 10 hundreds. So in my standard algorithm, which is what we're doing here, I'm going to take and I'm going to borrow in the hundreds place first. So I have 8 place value discs left because I borrowed 1. And I borrowed 1 and moved it to the hundreds place, so that means I have 10 now in my hundreds place. Okay, so now in my hundreds place I can borrow 1 because now I have discs to borrow from, right? I have some numbers in my hundreds to borrow from. So I'm going to take 1 and break it down to tens. We're going to unbundle it, is the word we're looking for, unbundling one of them into 10 tens, because we know 100 is equal to 10 tens. Okay, and so we have 9 hundreds left over. So in my standard algorithm, I'm going to cross out my 10 and make that a 9, and then I'm going to make our tens place into a 10 because now we have 10 tens. Okay, now I can borrow from the tens place and give our ones place some ones. 110 is equal to 10 ones. Okay, and I have 9 tens left over because I used 1 to bring to the ones place. Okay, so that's how we subtract across zeros and why we cannot just take from the thousands place and add it to the ones place, because it doesn't make sense. You would be adding 1,000 to the ones place and not 10. So we want to add 10 when we are regrouping, okay, whether it be 10 tens or 10 hundreds or 10 thousands. Okay, so now I think in each place I can subtract. I'm ready to go. So I can take 9 from 10, so I'm ready to go in the ones. I can take 8 from 9, so I'm ready to go in my tens. I can take 9 from 9, I'm ready to go in my hundreds. I can take 1 from 8, I am ready to go in the thousands place. I can take 2 from 7, so I'm ready to go in the 10,000s place. And there is nothing here, so I am ready to go in the 100,000s place. So I can go ahead and cross out the numbers we're taking away. I'm taking away 9 in the ones place, and I have 1 left over. 10 minus 9 is 1. Okay, I'm taking 8 away in the tens place. I have 1 left over. 9 minus 8 is 1. I'm taking 9 away in the hundreds place, and I have nothing left. 9 minus 9 is 0. Okay, and then in my thousands place, I can take 1 away from 8. Oh, I forgot to put my 0 there. 1 away from 8, and that leaves me with 7 thousands. My 10 thousands, I'm subtracting 2. That leaves me with 5 10,000s. And then my 100,000s, I'm not taking anything, so I'm left with 8. So my answer here is 857,011.